Am I gonna say it or are you? Alright, I'll say it. I think this might have been the best episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier so far. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Animated Apparel Company YouTube channel. I'm your resident superhero nerd, Aaron Waller, and today we are diving into episode number 5 of Falcon and Winter Soldier titled Truth. As always, this episode picks up right where the previous episode left off, with John Walker on the run after publicly executing one of the Flag Smashers. Sam and Bucky chase him down and have probably one of the most epic fights in MCU history. We get to see a bit of how loose in the head Walker is as he fights Sam and Bucky and even tries to use what I'm going to call the Cap Smash by trying to kill them for trying to take the shield. And who can blame them for trying to take the shield away? He just ruined the reputation of an icon and friend Steve Rogers. After they're finally able to take Walker down, Sam leaves behind his wings to Torres as Walker destroyed them in their fight. This essentially symbolizes Sam no longer being Falcon, but possibly Torres, as we mentioned back in episode 1, maybe picking it up as he fixes the wings and becomes the new Falcon. Walker is then put in front of a council and is essentially stripped of everything from being Captain America, obviously, and even losing retirement benefit and is discharged. He later decides he needs to talk to Lamar's family and let them know what happened. He's then approached by the surprise cameo, which is Julie Louis-Dreyfus. Yeah, I didn't see that coming either. But the character that she plays is Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. I only did that name in one take, how sweet is that? But you can call her Val for short, and actually she doesn't even want you to call her Val. Now this character is very deeply rooted in the comics and is often tied with Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D., but she was even a sleeper agent for Hydra, even working her way up to the moniker of Madam Hydra later on. This could potentially be a big bad of the MCU later, but we'll see how it goes. An interesting fact about this character, she was actually originally supposed to appear in the Black Widow movie, but because it kept getting pushed and delayed, they decided to put her in the Falcon and Winter Soldier series instead. And in my humble opinion, I think she should have been introduced way earlier, like way back in Captain America and the Winter Soldier, possibly working with S.H.I.E.L.D. Even if they didn't name drop her then, maybe she could have been involved to some degree. I think that would have made a lot more sense. But you can't win them all. Meanwhile, everyone's favorite dancing villain Zemo heads off to the Sokovia memorial he referenced in a previous episode, to where Bucky tracks him down and gives him to Io and the Dora Milaje. Io informs Bucky that they will take him to the Raft, which we last saw in Captain America Civil War, where Sam, Hawkeye, and Ant-Man were being held after helping Cap. Io even suggests that Bucky come to Wakanda for a bit and lay low. She even again calls him White Wolf, who is a character in Marvel Comics but is not Bucky. They may just be replacing this character for Bucky, and we could see him fully shed the Winter Soldier title for White Wolf later. As for Sam, he struggles with what to do with the shield and he even goes to take it to Isaiah Bradley, who refuses it and doesn't even want to see it. We get a bit of backstory as to how he was put in jail for staging a rescue mission very similar to the one Steve did in Captain America: The First Avenger, but he was a black man and people didn't want to see a black Captain America. He wasn't seen as a hero, but he was put in jail and experimented on for why the super soldier worked on him and not others. This is an extremely eye-opening and powerful scene as to what we could see going in the future of the MCU, as Sam struggles to decide, is this something he should take up and possibly be ridiculed for just for the color of his skin, or if he should just put it in the closet and let it be, kind of like what Isaiah did and just let it die. And speaking of going back to regular life, he does go back home and help fix up the family boat with a little help from Bucky and even get in some extra practice time throwing the shield around. Now what I thought was a safe house for them on the run was essentially the yard of Sam's sister's place, a little lackluster from what I thought would happen, but it was good to see the two of them have a heart-to-heart before Sam decided to be a hero and train even harder with the shield by himself for a sweet montage. I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing Sam take up that mantle of Cap next episode, as he finally opens the case from Wakanda that Bucky gave to him, which will most likely have a totally decked out Captain America suit just for him, and that he's going to probably be laced with vibranium, all this really cool stuff, and I just can't wait to see this suit in live action. As for the Flag Smashers, Carly is gearing up for her assault with the help of Batroc, supplying weapons and wanting to kill Sam, and we see that they have followers everywhere, even setting off a ping of alerts. Everyone is in the park, similar to John Wick or Split, where there's like this moment where it's just like an average crowd, but a bunch of supporters are actually in the crowd. Carly decides to amp up their assault and take out the GRC vote in New York. This triggers Sam to jump into action using that new suit, which we'll hopefully see in the next episode. And episode 5 has a mid-credit scene which no other episode has thus far, but it was totally worth it. The scene is that of John Walker making his own cap shield and welding and painting it. This will obviously not be as strong as the vibranium cap shield that he's been using, but it's definitely setting him up to fully become US agent by the next episode or even next season if there is one. Like I said, this might have been the best episode of Falcon Winter Soldier so far. It was a little bit slower at times, but it started out with an epic fight and then it was dropping Easter eggs left and right, fully laced with drama and setting up what might be the most epic finale in MCU history. Well, maybe not the most epic, but at least for a TV show. But now I want to hear from you guys. What did you think about episode number 5 of Falcon and Winter Soldier? Did you think that Cameo was who it was supposed to be? Did you want it to be somebody else? Do you like where this show is going? Are you excited for the finale? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. And also while you're down there, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos, especially next week when we talk the finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier. And of course, don't forget to check out animatedapparelcompany.com for all your awesome nerdy gear, from hats, t-shirts, pins, all that awesome stuff. Make sure you use the code Aaron20 at checkout to get 20% off your order, save some money, and get some more stuff. But other than that, that's all I have for episode number 5. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and we hope to see you in the next video.